Hey everybody, my name is Shawn Powell, and if you've been watching any of my videos lately, I've been focusing at IPS, Infinity Processing Systems, as being one of the keywords I've been hitting. Now I want you to understand, y'all, even though I am making videos for this company, y'all, I am never going to talk bad about any business. I have a lot of friends that are doing that business, often the exact same way. I do Exitus Elite as my primary business. It's an 8-year-old business. I've been with them for over 6 years. I have well over 400 videos for this company and often #1 in that company, right? So I've been with them since 2016, had $40,000 plus months in this business. Absolutely love a one-up system. Now, there's a lot of things that is kind of the same as IPS in the sense that we get paid immediately. We get to pick how we want to get paid. Always make 100% commissions. And I have done other businesses where I was making $200 commissions. I was making $18,000 months. #1 in the world in Press One Cash, and #1 in the world in a business called Mobile BizOp. So there's nothing wrong. I absolutely love a one-up system. I literally put the first member in for all of my downline at the G1000 or the $2,000 levels within the business, right? So if you go right now and type in Shawn Powell, just like it spells right there, and Exitus Elite, Exitus Elite, you're going to see a whole bunch of things scrolling back for a long time, right? So the reason I'm doing the keywords is because I love to get like-minded people who also love one-up systems. Now, when I was #1 at Press One Cash and Mobile BizOp and these other businesses, y'all, I want you to understand something that was taking place on a regular basis. Now, first of all, this was 4 days ago, right here. This was a $2,000 commission that came in, right? Now, this is my timeline on Facebook, so this might be one of the things that you saw. This is me typing 7 hours ago, another $2,000 came in. This is yesterday when it came in. Bam, another $2,000 day. Y'all, this is $4,000 to $5,000 I've made this week. Well, actually, it's over 5,000. It's man, there's really no telling exactly what the dollar mark is. I've got other commissions that come in through a company called Udemy as well. I made $170 for that as well. And that's also embedded into our sales page that I create. So I've got a private team sales page that I have personally created for our team. I have a private chat that has got some of the best marketers I've ever seen. Somebody's applying action, a lot of winners who are succeeding, who also love one-up systems, y'all. So when I'm sitting there talking about, let's say if we're talking about IPS or whatever the business may be, y'all, I want you to understand I'm never going to put down that business. And if that's your way of freedom, that is awesome, y'all. But I will tell you this, when I was in Press One Cash and I made, let's say, $18,000, $20,000 with them $200 commissions in a month's time, right? In the back of my mind, the whole time I was sitting there thinking, y'all, if this was Exitus Elite I was focusing at, it wouldn't be 18,000. It would be 100,000 in a month's time. And I mean, I'm sorry, 18 to 20,000, so it's 20,000. Because the average commission inside of Exitus Elite, y'all, is $1,000 or higher, right? So out of the last, I have to do the math now, I think 11 out of the last 13 has been the $2,000 commissions I have made inside of Exitus Elite. Now, Steve just recently come in, if you notice this right here, if my head's not in the way, he wanted to pay with 2 different cards. So that's what it is. He literally paid twice with 2 different cards to make for the $2,000 commission. So Steve Hartzog is our newest G2000 member. And in the process, he is actually getting qualified another team member. So this is Steve right here. I just made a private team sales page for him. I take a lot of time to make sure all this stuff is beautiful, that matches the quality of what Exitus Elite actually provides for itself, right? Now, let me show you the difference between theirs and mine, y'all. So I give people exactly what I use. So if I'm making something for a video, I'm not going to hold that back. I'm literally going to give that exact same page that I have created to my team. So I'm going to show you that as well, y'all. So please just hold on and listen to the bonuses and all the actual gifts that we are giving to people in our team, not only for me and my downline, but for their downline, or if you're part of the team, your downline as well. I am literally hosting our team sales page for you and your downline. If your downline comes at the G500 to $500 level or higher, then I'm literally going to do that for you. Now, the math I was describing to you earlier, this was a little while back when I did Press One Cash. Made really good money, had a lot of fun. Paul Farman was a really good owner. I enjoy talking to him on a regular basis. A really good guy from California. I'd had no problem picking up the phone and talking to him just to see how he's doing. That's just how nice of a guy he is. But when I was in Exitus Elite, y'all, the best owner I had ever seen, without a doubt, is Paul Stevenson. I've never seen anybody sacrifice for the company the way they do, the way he has. And I'll show you right here, y'all. This is a new update for 2022. We had a yearly membership fee where, to be honest, it was extremely low. If somebody came in at $2,000, less than 1/5 of that $2,000 commission went as a as an admin fee, right? Now that took care of everything, but that was only for once a year. So every commission after everything would have been mine. So I literally just have to pay for the admin fee one time a year. You understand what I'm saying? Well, Paul decided that he was just going to do away with that altogether. So he didn't up the price for the admin fee or anything like that, y'all. It's just a one-time fee for the admin fee, one-time fee for the actual package itself for the remainder training. You get training even for just buying the admin fee alone. Anything the FTC is looking at or SEC or whatever, Paul keeps in track with his lawyer. His lawyer says, you know what? It'd be really nice. Let's give these people some training right from the get-go. Even if they don't get the package yet, I want them to be able to get something, because the FTC is really pounding down on companies that you pay for anything and don't get something in return. So Paul, instead of just taking some of these things out of it and say, hey, this is part of it, he made these section called hubs, right? So even if you're just paying for the admin fee, let's say you come into G1000 today, right? If you jumped into that. So you'd get the admin fee hubs just for paying the admin fee for the 1,000, the 500, the 250, and the 100. So you can get all that training right by itself. And then when you purchase the package itself, y'all, which everybody purchases immediately after, to be honest, you can get the 1,000, the 500, the 250, and the 100. Now, what makes us different than a lot of places, y'all, is you actually get all the lower levels with no pass-ups. So you only pass up one level at your highest level ever, right? So if you came at G1000 and the next 20 people you get were 500, 250, and 100s, each and every one of those, each and every person will be yours. The only thing that you ever owe as a pass-up, y'all, is going to be at your highest level. So you owe one person as a G1000 member and the G1000 commission as a pass-up to you. Once you do that, you're qualified. Now, since 2016, I have put every person in for my downline, as long as, well, we changed things a while back, and I couldn't do that, but Paul, quickly, he does a great job managing, changed it back. So every time and every chance I've got, I have always been able to put the first member in for my downline. I love doing that. It's a sacrifice that I do, and yes, I do lose money in a sense, because a lot of my downline are butt kickers. They're going to go make money, and a lot of these people make commissions. I have one downline, he made $5,000 in his first week. And I think that's absolutely awesome, y'all. To go look on the leaderboard and have one of my brand new downline competing with me on the leaderboard, I think is great. That's something I'm proud of. I would just assume, I think I'd really rather see my downline succeed than me. I got free from the job back in May of 2015, and I have been home with my little boy. He's about to be 16 years old, so I've been home for more than half his life. And so getting sales and commissions, of course, I love to see him coming in, y'all, absolutely. But I think what excites me more is seeing my downline. Someone like Michael Petty, who puts in a lot of effort, makes a lot of videos. He mimics a lot of what I do, takes my pages, edits them out, and things of that nature, y'all. So he does a great job. I make this with Power Elite Systems. I've been with Power Elite Systems since February of 2015. I don't normally promote Power Elite Systems directly, to be honest. I've been one of the top producers in the company. I've provided training for the company for the MTI, which is the $1,000 level, the highest level they got inside of Power Elite Systems. I was one of the handful of leaders that was chosen. And one of the biggest reasons I was chosen is because I wasn't promoting it directly. I was using it to make sales pages for my team like this. I was making it. I've got my 3-generation bonus training for Exitus Elite, y'all. 29 brand new videos that's been recently putting in. Some of this stuff is extremely powerful. I got a 5-minute segment section, because sometimes my videos go long, and I've realized some people really like to just get to the point, say what you got to say kind of thing. So I made, and to generation one right here, y'all, it's just 5 minutes to 8 minutes, so it's the longest video, I believe. But y'all, these are the things that I've learned from my day one that taught me how to move forward. The things, the thinking that I had a couple of mentors that weren't my sponsors. I didn't have a sponsor. I had to figure all this out. But good people that pointed me in the right direction, and I give them credit inside these videos. And I'm telling you the answers as to the best of my ability, how I know to do online business. I will honestly tell you this. I've never done a business where I wasn't number one or number two in the world. And I've had guys like Frank Calabro running with me. And even though we do something differently, he does a lot of paid advertising. I've never spent a dime on any form of paid advertising since I started online business the last week of October of 2014. But even though we do things differently, there's a lot of things that you do have in common. There's certain things that's just going to be elements that you understand, things like that. And that's some of the things I'm actually teaching you here. Even after I got free from the job, y'all, in 2015, there was still a lot to learn. I was in the wrong vehicle. And once I quit playing with these small commissions, and I hate to say it, y'all, even IPS and things like that, I would kind of consider as being those small commissions. When you got in a vehicle, that can mathematically change your life. Mathematically made sense. Now, let me explain what that means, y'all. I've got a couple of emails sitting up here, and I'm going to send $2,000 to the bank in just a minute. I want y'all to know how real this is, right? So let me scroll. I want you to see these $1,000 commissions, right? Now, this is only one way of getting paid. It's not, this is PayPal. I'm not doing Cash App. I'm not showing Google Pay. I'm not showing my Western Union. Other way that people pay me as well. And out of this week, I've got 4,000 in the last 4 or 5 days that I've made. That's from the 2 G2000s. I made 5,000. So somebody paid me outside of PayPal another $1,000 that is not even showing up here right now. I only typed in to do a search right here. You received $1,000. So you can see it's legit, straight up, right? So I'm sitting here making some really good commissions with you $1,000, and they're life-changing income, right? But y'all, that's what I'm telling you. I work less and have more fun and have the best owner I have ever seen, y'all. I'm just going to straight up tell you. Neil guys for Power Lead Systems, Michael Price, they are great guys. They're religious guys. They are upstanding as they can be. Rock solid business. I've never gone a week where I have not gotten paid in Power Lead Systems. Just hasn't. So I know it's rock solid. It is my backbone business to how I made my training pages, my Generation 1. Generation 2, y'all, sitting there talking about what is Exitus Elite? Is it a scam? Things like questions you might get asked, y'all, that you could either give them the link or learn it and then understand and be able to explain it to them. I'm not leaving anything out, y'all, and I'm updating this stuff on a regular basis. Generation 2, y'all, look, I just made this right here. This is in the last week. New What Makes Exitus Elite Great. This is bonus material for our team to use. I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. Craigslist Corner. I update the prices at Craigslist all across the United States. Things of that nature. Your Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe File is a really big thing. I'm going to show that. Instagram training right here. You only give these people somewhere to go. The first question, the first 2 questions anybody green or new in a business ask is, where's my link? And the second question is, where am I going to get traffic? Well, most people aren't really ready to just go hit videos. I was. I did Facebook. I actually got free from the job using this old S3 phone. I keep it right here, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, this is I made some of the most money with this old S3 phone. It blew people's mind if they knew how well I was doing when I first started this. I didn't have that horror story of I struggled for years. I hit the ground running, y'all. I understood a simple rule: if I'm not getting seen and not getting hurt, I'm not going to make it. And these are some of the elements that you've just got to clear out all that gray fog and just focus at. Pick a way to get out the people and go master it. So I picked Facebook. And I didn't know anything about Facebook. When I got in online business, I didn't even know a Facebook group existed. I didn't care, to be honest, y'all. I was working 65 hours a week, single full-time dad to my little boy. I didn't have time to be posting on Facebook, So ironic that 6 months later, I got free from a job with Facebook. Now, after I got done with Facebook, y'all, I wanted to pick a different way to get out to people. I went to YouTube, and I understood this exact same things that revolved letting go, finding something you believe in, picking a way to get out to people, master that way, and just letting these people see that you believe in what you do. Do not do a business if you're not going to go all in. Because if you don't, your downline is way more likely not to do Either they're not going to go big. Why would you? You don't even believe in it enough for you to go big in your business. Why expect your downline to do something that you don't do? You've got to lead by example, y'all. If I'm doing a business, I do hundreds of videos. I've got over 1,400 videos, probably over 1,500 now, to be honest. I just haven't counted, so I haven't said that yet, to be honest. But y'all, I put a lot of videos on my channel, and I can tell you, if you've ever tried to do a video for something that you don't believe in, I think people can see right through it. It's like telling somebody that you love when you don't. You can't do it. Now, not do one video. Imagine doing 50 videos or 100 videos for something that you didn't believe in. People are going to see right through it. I think it'd be worse than pulling teeth, to be honest. So I never join a business that I don't believe in. I never join a business that I don't go all in. And that's exactly what it is, y'all. And I can tell you, I've been with Exitus Elite for 6 years, 400 videos. I breathe this business. There is one owner that's the best owner, Paul Stevenson, without a doubt. Jacob is support. That's his son. Y'all, I can tell you, I just sent him a message a few minutes ago. I'm telling you, I have left businesses where I was #1 in the world because support wasn't there. And it's just so awesome that I don't have to worry about that here. I just don't, y'all. Let me go ahead and do this before this bad boy times out. $1,929. Obviously, the $70 was PayPal making their portion, so we're going to transfer it to the bank. Requested check by mail. I can imagine what that'd be like. 1 to 3 days, y'all. I don't never care about the whole. I'm not going to give them $25 just to send it to me now. But I want y'all to see how real this is, y'all. Now, ask yourself, IPS members, you are looking at how many people are you looking at, y'all, to make what I just sent to the bank? And seriously, y'all, I think I kept this email up. So this was 1,000 sent right here. This was 2,000 that was sent from Alpha. So now Steve sent 2 of them. So I've literally got 2 emails that show Steve. This is the top one right here in this one. I got Alpha right here. That's another 2,000. Alpha just came in the other day. And PayPal. There you go. So I got $1,899 from, I did my last video. A lot of times I'll hold off a day just to make sure I can do that. So I'm going to put this one right beside it, y'all. So $18.99. The reason it's a little bit more is Alpha's on the other side of the world, to Malaysia. And congratulations, Alpha, because he's qualified now. Because when Steve came in, I put Steve underneath Alpha, and we got Alpha qualified. What does that mean? Every person and every commission that Alpha makes in Exitus Elite, all levels are his. All the training is his. And here's the thing. Next year, there's no payment. He's good to go forever, y'all. And the best business with the best quality pages I've ever seen. So this was a few days ago when Alpha paid, and you just saw me send this one out at $19.29 right now. And y'all, you know, my videos go all the way back, and a lot of times when I show stuff, I show where I've made money over the years, you know, and things of that nature. This is a Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file. I'm going to scroll up here. Just get all this information right here, y'all. This is ridiculous. The reason I call it the Mega Swipe file is because so many people, especially when they're green or they're first new, y'all, they want to go somewhere they can post for free. So I put over 50 locations, some in the UK as well, because I have a lot of people from the UK. There's great marketers from there. Headlines, where I get all these ideas from, things of that nature. And listen, y'all, if you become a lead, I'm going to send this to you. There's some good training up here as well. Here's ad bodies right here. I hope this ain't making a lot of noise. I'll try to scroll it real quick. Here's Facebook posts right here, successful Facebook scripts, not only from me, but other 6- and 7-figure earners that I know that I've seen do really well, so I'd copy some of their scripts also. This is algorithms for 2022. Facebook notes, y'all. I will tell you this. I was a beast at Facebook. 60 to 100 plus leads a day, laying on the couch with nothing but a $250 phone, and got free from a job, a 26-year profession. Excuse me. And I did that in 6 months for somebody who didn't even know Facebook. So you might want to listen when I'm talking about when I talk about Facebook, things of that nature, y'all. I keep up with the algorithms, and this is some of the things right here. Less is more is what I'm talking about. I give examples. You should always use your strengths right here, y'all. Letting people connect with you, branding you. This is my little boy right here. This is not too long ago. This was another $5,000 a week. I want y'all to understand, this is not just, 2016 or whatever it was, y'all. I was making all this money. This is right now. These emails and things I'm showing you is right now. Here's 31,000 in 13 days, $40,000 a month. This was August 29th, another $1,000. What was that? Not long ago. I did 2 of them. There's another 1,000 right here. I'm giving everything. This is from November 9th of 2021. Just different things. And what I'm doing, y'all, I want you to understand, is I lead by example. If you're watching my video, you're seeing exactly how I'm making my money. If you look at my timeline, if you frame me on Facebook, you're going to see. So you can read between the lines. I do not have some hidden place that I go to that I say, shh, I ain't gonna tell nobody, like a lot of leaders do. I'm not like that, y'all. And to be honest, I can show you exactly what I'm doing, telling you exactly what I'm doing, and I do, y'all. I have got a private chat right here. Let me show you this. And somebody's just commented. Matter of fact, let me show you this. I'm going to open this in Messenger. Now, I did this last video. Here's Brian. He's my downline. Here's Michael. He's a G2000, G1000. Miss Ann's G2000 inside the business. But let me show you this. Alpha Lim, buddy, I just messaged Jacob. He will have you qualified tomorrow for sure. Steve Hartzog was your qualifying pass up to the G2000. Congratulations, buddy. And thanks again for being part of the team, right? Because Alpha's only been in for a few days. It's a good feeling to be qualified. Thanks, Shawn. So this is what I'm doing, y'all. We're giving each other advice. I got people in here. This is Matthew. Matthew got connected with me the very first week I got into Power Lead Systems in February 2015, and this dude knows the answers. You know what I'm saying? This is his input. Then I have, let's see, Michael right here. Dude makes a lot of videos. I got Victor, y'all. He's made $8,000+ in a $25 business that he does on the side with Exitus Elite as well. You're talking about guys who are winning like crazy, and there's no reason why you wouldn't want to be part of this. Warren right here is one of my G1000s. I welcomed him earlier today because I wanted him to be around these winners. Y'all, I went to the not state fair, but the county fair when I made that $2,000, right? And I put him in right before I left. It was right when we were leaving to go, to be honest. And I was gone all day, y'all. And he was good to go with Michael and Jill and whoever that's asking. And all these things that I'm putting down here, y'all. I like to answer questions for people, not directly to them. I want to put them here and do it. Now, here's the thing. For me to do so, you've got to be G1000, G2000. I'm just sorry, y'all. For me to go making sales pages and do all the stuff I do, and to be honest, y'all, life-changing income is not going to come from a small type business. It's just not, y'all. Listen. When I started Exitus Elite, y'all, and I'm just going to straight up tell you, $27,000 on my house, right? After you make a few of these emails for 1,000, and to be honest, I make more 2,000s than I do to 1,000. The 1,000's been around since about a year and a half now. It's a G2000 that came into it, right? So almost everybody is now G2000 members. They come in more than the $1,000 members. But the company's got a 90% ratio across the board for the last 7 years of people coming in at the $1,000 level or higher now. I've never heard any company like that. Never seen anything have quality like that, right? So every time I get an email, y'all, it's just like the emails I'm showing you here and the other emails I'm showing you just a minute ago. Now, let's say you owe $27,000 on your house, y'all, and you get in this business and you jump all in. And the next thing you know, you start getting these bam, 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 $1,000 emails. Let's say you get 1,000, one 1,000, one 1,000, right? So 2 emails, you made $3,000. You sit there and you start saying to yourself, y'all, you know what? This is 3,000. I owe 27 on my house. 24 1,000 or 12 2,000s or whatever in between is going to totally get me out of debt. Totally pay my house off, y'all. And to be honest, y'all, that's how I was back in 2016. In the first 30 days, y'all, I made enough money I could pay my house off, pay cash for a sports car I've been wanting. We have a 40-foot yacht, y'all, and I show you, if you've seen any of my videos before, I'm not going to talk about it this time, but I love my big boat. I'll go down on the weekend and things of that nature, y'all. Stay there. It's beautiful. Got several TVs in it. I could live on this boat, to be honest, y'all. There's nothing says freedom to me as much as a boat. And this beautiful 40-foot yacht is just absolutely gorgeous. If you want to see my boat, watch my other videos, subscribe to my channel. A lot of times I'll do videos while I'm there at the boat as well, y'all. But I just want you to understand the type of income you are talking about this inside of this, right? So I have got, this one's my page right here. You'll see at the very bottom. All these links go to Steve right here. There's his phone number, there's his email, there's his Facebook. He hasn't contacted me yet to let me know what other social media is. So I'm going to have other things I can put there. And his Udemy, it would go right here. Now, even though I don't do paid advertising, y'all, let's see, it's $170.87 sitting right here that I've made in the last couple of weeks, or last week, or whatever. Maybe I don't check it all the time. But I just want you to understand, in the last video, it was only like 130 some dollars. And that was only, what, 2 days ago or whatever. So this thing's on a regular basis. I've had Christmases where my son's entire Christmas was paid with Udemy alone, over $500. And all it's doing is a link sitting in a page that I've created. And people, if you need it, if you definitely look down below, go ahead and go through it, look at my sales page. You can get it directly and sign up for free and make 15% commissions for life. And I've been with them for, what, 7, 8 years now. Awesome little way of making some side money on top of that. Power lead systems, y'all, I average $28 to $50 a day. It's not my cash cow. And to give you a good example of that, y'all, let me show you this right here. I think I got it up here. I may have to go back a little ways. I made $8,600 in like 2 weeks. This is $12,000 a month right here. You can see that one inside of Exitus Elite. I want to show you the one where I made $8,600. $2,246 a day. It might have been there. Here's another $5,000 a week recently. $2,138 a day, $2,000 a day, $1,100 a day, $2,000, $2,000, $2,000, $1,000. You know, this is on a regular basis, y'all, inside this company. But anyhow, let me just tell you the story. $8,600 in 2 weeks, y'all. $600 of it is Power Lead Systems. Again, how I make my team sales page, the payment pages, the Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe files, any kind of pages I provide for myself, I'm going to duplicate and give to my team. Even when it comes to videos, if you want to make videos, then you want to know what makes Exitus Elite great, you can take this exact same page that you get free for just being part of the team, go through and tell them everything is great right here. Those are bullet points. Updates for 2022. Get to put this all over here. Now, I did leave out the fact that I put the first member in for you because I wanted my team to be able to use duplicated pages that I've created. So it's something I just verbally tell. I've got at the bottom of my video. You might have already seen that as well. So to get the sales page, get a 3-generation bonus training with a lot of updates. Yo, I'm going down the road. This is my private chat right here. I've got probably about 30 members in here that are all active, hot new members, basically. I wanted to make sure these people are applying action. They're only G1000, G2000 members only. So when I go to the yacht, y'all, it's about an hour and 45-minute drive. Either I pick the phone up and call somebody, or I've got Bluetooth through the Cadillac SUV. So either I talk to the Bluetooth in it, or I just do an audio on the phone, and send it to my team. And this is what these are, y'all. And to have feedback from Michael and all these guys, y'all, it's just, to be honest, y'all, I think that has shown to be bigger a present or a gift for my team than anything I realized. I've done this before in the past, but I didn't give it the attention that I really gave because we got such sharp people that's in here. I got people that's been doing business since Amway days. You know what I'm saying? And this is the group you want to be with, without a doubt. And even this page here, I'm giving to my actual team itself. There's the Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file. I got so much to show you. I swear, I'm trying to get to the point where I make this even quicker. Another $2,000 commission right here. But it scrolls down. This is the same artwork that I've used over the years. What is a $7,000 week right here? 500. The reason I put the 500, I barely ever get any G500s. But because some people do go G500, and I wanted them to have something, so I put that there for them. But y'all, these right here, this is life-changing income. Now, if you are doing IPS and you're happy, y'all, please, I swear to you, I couldn't ask more of a big blessing for you. But I will tell you this: I work less, I make a lot more money. I know the big people inside of IPS, and I can tell you this: I'm still making more money than they are. And through the month of the whole summer, y'all, I can tell you, from the time my son's out of school, it's about me and my girlfriend out and about, going to the yacht, going to the lake house, spending time at the lake house. We got a boat at the lake house, spending time with the grandkids, doing whatever we want to do. Or my son. I got the whole summer with my son. We don't even set, there is no alarm clocks to be set, period, right? And so through that time, I make some videos, but not a lot. I don't do a lot of marketing in the summertime, to be honest, y'all. And during that time, you still saw the money I've been making. When school sets in, the end of August, beginning of September, y'all, this is when I start hammering away at videos because people are back in school. Life is back to normal. Vacation is kind of cut back a lot. The holidays are right around the corner. And y'all, I don't know anybody that could not use $1,000 email or $2,000 emails or $2,000 email right here. You see what I'm saying? On a regular basis. Now, why would I sit here and do the same amount of work, same amount of videos, same amount of everything for $200 when I can make 10 times that for the exact same thing? That's what I'm telling you. That's really what I'm trying to get across. So anybody, if before you jump on me for saying, I'm not part of IPS or whatever, I know how the business works. I could teach IPS to somebody, and I can even see on Facebook what they're teaching on Facebook, how to congratulate other members, even if they're not part of your team, to make it look like you're doing something to kind of help build momentum and stuff like credibility for yourself, but you haven't really personally made a sale yourself. A lot of these people haven't, things of that nature. I see that. I see that all the time, y'all. I can look at it and say, it's that whole $300 a day equals 100,000 a year. I found a way without not being MLM, blah, blah, blah. I can look at a post and tell you if it's IPS or not, because this is what I do for a living, right? Well, I'll tell you this, y'all. I don't really teach my downline to do that kind of things. I like to make my own credibility. I teach people how to make their own credibility, go bust your butt, how to make momentum, to make that momentum, to make more momentum, things of that nature. Put your foot on the gas and keep it down. I show you everything I do. Literally, the software I use for making the videos and all this stuff, the software I use to make my thumbnails is all inside the training itself, y'all. My 3-generation third one is long videos where I'm dedicating to certain things. And as a matter of fact, this is 2022. This is 2000. Here it is, y'all. 8,602 weeks, y'all. I want you to listen to this right. Leveraging businesses. I am probably about as good for leveraging businesses as anybody you've ever met. I can tell you that's one of my strong points. So here I am breaking down how I do this, y'all. Understand, out of 8,600 in a couple of weeks, y'all, 600 was a Power Lead Systems. That's great, right? But the cash cow is $8,000. And again, this is during the summertime where I'm vacationing. I remodeled this room. I remodeled, we put a projector in the pool table room. So recently I'm kind of working on that's my 4th room, back to back to back. Remodeled the bathroom. I made a dock, literally, y'all, as a step up to go to the tub itself. It's almost matched. It's perfect. Everything inside of it's beautiful. Got seashells. It's going to be. I'm not entirely done, but it's gorgeous. It really is. I'm proud of the work I've done. And the kitchen, the living room is beautiful, y'all. And and this is what I've done. I remodeled my girlfriend's house. Me and her, we did have a couple of contractors, but for the most part, me and her put in a lot of time together, y'all. And this is what freedom's about. It's about being able to do what I want to do, spend time with my son, y'all. And I do know what life was like prior to that. Working 65 hours a week, so many hours between Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. My son couldn't stay in his own house for 3 days. So half the week, literally, y'all, he couldn't even be home. And to go from being home every day with my son and us sitting back with our feet sitting up on the projector, or not the projector, but, sitting back watching the projector. We wanted to watch Scrooge with Bill Murray, right? So that's what we did tonight. And then the other day we watched something else, and we're going to watch Braveheart because he heard me talking about it. No, this is priceless. This is priceless. And it used to be I worked so many hours that my son couldn't stay in for half his own house for half the week. My dad's got Parkinson's. I can come and go as he needs. Generator, we have a hurricane come through. I went there the other morning at 7:50 in the morning after I took Adam to school. Stayed there, got the generator up and going. He wanted it grounded. I had to drill a hole through the shop and around the line because they wanted to keep the generator in the room. But y'all, this is spare the moment. This is right here. My grandma is in her 90s. My mom passed away when she was, very young. Yesterday was my mom's birthday, as a matter of fact, so that's why it's on my mind, I guess. But my grandma has always been my mom since my mom passed away when she was, pretty young. So my grandma means the world to me. And y'all, I can tell you, I was to the point working so many hours that family get-togethers, the family quit even telling me about it. And that's terrible. Can you imagine, y'all? After 5 years or so of asking Shawn, we're going to have our family get together. It's always on the weekend. Well, my restaurant was on I-40. Everybody coming and going from the beach. I couldn't go. And they always had in like June and July because of the fact that everybody's birthdays in those months. So it was a good way to get all the birthdays out of the way. I could never go, y'all. And since then, I'm usually the first one there. I don't miss anything. I'm there for my grandma. She needs me to take her somewhere. She knows that. And that's priceless. That's what being free is about, y'all. And I can tell y'all, man, I've learned so much getting over hang-ups and things of that nature. I'm entirely blind in my right eye. Had a hard time wanting to get out, to get and seen, but I wanted my life to change. I wanted freedom for me and my son more than I cared what anybody thought. So I got so many different aspects of things I could teach someone. And that's what I do inside of my videos. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. Don't want to make this really long, y'all. I think I sent the money. Didn't I spend it? I didn't spend it. I sent the money just in. I did a video recently where I just sent $1,000 to my girlfriend. She didn't even know what was coming. So that's what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what life-changing incomes can do for you. But you got to be in a business that's rock solid. Let me show you the quality of these pages, y'all. My son's killing the internet. I mean, North Carolina internet is not good, I can tell you that. But hopefully it all pops up right here. So, but yeah, quality pages like this with the best owner, with the best support. If it ain't quality, his name, Exitus Elite, or Paul Stevenson's name, it's not going to be part of it. I can tell you that. So I'm very proud of the 8-year-old business. I got 6 years underneath it where I'm smiling from ear to ear and only getting better and better and better. $2,000 commissions are coming in like crazy. And I don't know about y'all, but there's a big difference between 200 and 2,000. If I made 10,000 this month, and then if you made 10,000, let's say if you did that, you would have made what? 10 times 10,000. You would have made well, you're doing a $300 business, aren't you? You get the point. It's a lot more money, is what I'm trying to tell you. So that's really what it's going to be about, y'all. Getting into a vehicle that can really mathematically change your life. I like the pages so much that I actually mimicked it, and that's what my pages are up here. I created this banner up here, and so all this is hosted. Y'all, there are locations that charge you $20 a month just for this page. I'm giving it to you for free for you and your downline. I'm literally taking the time to look up your downline and put in their information as well. And if they're G1000, and yes, I'm keeping it that way for incentive, so to be incentivized to upgrade to go to that level, because Exitus Elite is a G1000 or higher. It's a $1,000 business without a doubt, in my opinion. Then you can add them into our private chat as well, y'all. And they're going to have feedback and all these things that you're getting from Victor. Right here, Victor, y'all, is a beast. Watching him do stuff. Watching Matthew, watching Michael, watching all these fellas get out on YouTube and things of that nature, and watching them evolve and getting better, y'all. It's priceless, and I love it. Absolutely. So I put your first member in for you, G1000, G2000. If you're ready to become part of the team, y'all, please go ahead and contact me. Go ahead and actually look down below. My phone number is there. I'm telling you, man, if you find a business you believe in, apply action and be accessible. Accessible is a big part. This is not my phone. Well, it is, but here's the other one. This is the one I was talking about earlier. But y'all, listen, I keep this on me all the time. This is all I do for a living. I always answer my phone. I don't click over. I don't leave. I give you the answers. And I don't wait and say, somebody asks a question, and then well, I'll tell you what, you come part of the team, I'll tell you the answer. I've never been like that, y'all. You get by giving, point blank, period. If you watch my videos, you're going to learn that right from the get-go. You get by giving, y'all. The more you give, the more you're going to make. So, go ahead and subscribe to my channel at minimum. Yes, make a comment down below. Put a like, y'all. These things help me. This is the only way I get out to people, without a doubt. We work as a team. So when Matthew makes a video, we go there and support Matthew. I support Victor. Victor supports me. It's the person. So even if Victor's doing a $25 business, making over $8,000, which is pretty impressive, right? For what he's doing. Hey, man, that's what he wants to do and focus. That's great. We are going to support the person is what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? I want him to make it. And if you're an IPS and you're doing well, man, I swear I could not hope better for you. But I will tell you this. My life changed. We're talking paying houses off in 30 days. It didn't come from because of a $200 or $300 business. It came because positioning yourself in a business that mathematically made sense. It's going to change your life, and that's exactly what I'm in, and that's what Exitus Elite is. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel, y'all. With that being said, I look forward to you being part of the team. I'll put your first member in for you, get everything set up for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Appreciate it.